Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, March 19th, 2014, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Yesterday I announced the turnaround. I think it was premature. We really had another frustrating day today. It's just enough to drive anybody crazy, these markets. We came in today, we had $20,000 open trade equity on the close yesterday. We come in today, and like 10 minutes after the open or so, we had like $24,000. So our open trading increased a little. It was solid, looked great, and I wish I could have had the foresight to just pull the plug at that point. But of course, this sometimes happens. It's like the longer you hang on, the worse it gets, and that's exactly what happened today. Still, we were doing pretty good, and I took a screenshot at 3.5 hours in the market day. We still had $20,000, and I think we'd only been stopped out of one position. So we're doing really fine, even after 3.5 hours. Unfortunately, Janet Yellen did some yelling at a press conference, and people didn't like what she was going to say, or didn't like what she said. At least the markets didn't. Yellen was talking about quantitative easing. That's a very sensitive topic for the markets. Some have speculated that the last 5 years of a bull market has been based on the fact that the government is doing quantitative easing, and Janet Yellen is basically saying, hey, maybe it's going to all be over in 6 months. The market did not like that, and the market took a dump. And I'm frustrated. I don't understand that. Somebody like that certainly knows the effect that these words can have on markets. And why can't she have her, press conferences after the markets have closed? That part I don't understand. But yeah, it's right at the end of the market day, and it really caused everything to turn around. Well, we didn't lose our shirt in the sense that we actually closed out $2,400 in positive trades, and what we closed out, well, we're carrying negative $4,300 into tomorrow. That doesn't, on that alone, that's not a bad day. I mean, it's just slightly negative, but the thing is, we came in with $20,000, and so it's basically, if you lose $20,000 in profits, it feels like a $20,000 losing day. At least to me it does. So, not a good day. I'm not happy about this. Anyway, let's take a look at the charts. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Industrial Average here, and you can see we had these two nice up days in a row. Particularly yesterday, it was a nice follow through to this, got us out of all that trouble, and looks so good. And then coming in today, I kind of personally, I didn't think we're going to have another up day. I felt that the market might pull back a little, and for the first 3 hours a day, I was perfectly happy with this. What the market seemed to be doing was just moving sideways in a very narrow range, and that was okay. We were going to do fine, but this is the stuff that was caused by Janet Yellen, and everybody trying to interpret what she was saying about quantitative easing, and the market, the Dow ended up closing down 114 points. Now, as I look at this chart, I'm going to tell you, you see this thing right down there? That's where the panic selling sets in. And you notice how quickly the market rebounds from that. And personally, if I had to predict, and I got to be careful about predicting, because, obviously, don't pay too much attention to what I say. But I look at this, and I think tomorrow, after everybody's had a chance to sleep on this, they're going to realize that maybe what Janet Yellen said isn't all that important, and that this market will rebound because it wants to rebound, but we'll just have to see. But this doesn't look to, it just doesn't look to me like out of control selling. There's a lot of buying that's coming in and causing these bounces. So I will predict an up day for tomorrow, but the damage was already done to us. We had a ton of positions. We had, I think we closed out 23 positions, closed out 11 wins and 12 losses, but we're carrying 12 positions, and we have 8 losses and only 4 wins. So we're crawling uphill with this, and we're going to need a good bounce to get out of this for a second time now. Anyway, we still had some great trades, and that's what's so frustrating about this. We had several good trades. I'll show you a couple of them. This first one is in Jinko Solar, and I think I showed you this yesterday, but I mean this is the market. This was a 3-day trade. Some of our trades are 3 days. We bought this 2 days ago right out of the open. Nothing was happening. There was a good move up yesterday on this, and it started out really good. As I say, that close to the open would be a great time to have just pulled everything, and that goes for Jinko. And it came back and didn't look real good. But we did get out of this. It's not at the time, not back here where I would like to, but it's still pretty high. We took out over $4,000 out of Jinko Solar, so I'm very happy about that. And then I'll show you another nice trade here that we had, and this was in Addis Home Care Corporation. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, Addis Home Care Corporation, ADUS. We bought this yesterday right out of the open. It kind of leveled off, didn't do too much for us by the close, but it just shot up today, really shot up. And in spite of Janet Yellen, it pretty much has held its ground. So we're still holding this thing, and we have over $4,000 in open trade on that. And so it's because of a couple of those really good trades that we're not really in the hole on our open trade going in tomorrow. Anyway, just gotta hope for tomorrow. That's all I can do. It's another frustrating day, but we're going to get out of this. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.